The conditions for a swamp are as close to perfect for a mushroom as you can get, and at the very least, it should be on par with the dark forests. So while this could do its part to offer more food in the biome, I also think it'd be nice to have another splash of color to add to the drab ones we have. Number 18. Look, I love redstone flying machines, but even I have to admit that they're not always the prettiest. So one way that we might be able to bring our materials into the aesthetic era is through the advent of dyed slime. And while I would personally love to see an implementation as cool as Seth Bling's colorful slime blocks, I'd even take them if they didn't behave any differently. And with the ability to choose between 16 different colors of dye, we could add a lot of variety to the different flying houses we're moving around. Or maybe it would even just be nice to add some color coding to our redstone circuits. Either way, I think there's territory here that's just begging to be explored, and hopefully Mojang lets us do that. Number 19. Sustainability is a large part of the Minecraft survival roadmap, especially late game, which means that players are always looking for new ways to farm and mass produce each item that's introduced. And with that, I'm surprised that lily pads haven't joined the roster. Now, I get it, they're not exactly the most useful material, but if you need a lot of them, there's not a good way to tip the scales. And honestly, I get the bulk of mine just as junk from a fish farm. So in addition to that, why not take after sea pickles and perhaps let us bone meal lily pads to spread them more? That way we're not disrupting what's already in place, but if you need a bunch, it's also possible. And with that, folks, have a good one, alright?